Yo, what's up? It's No Limit Eddie back with another video. You saw the thumbnail. Today we're going to be talking about what is the cost of living as far as on a monthly basis here in Africa. This is a live stream, by the way. We just had another stream. I don't know, you might be watching this after it's up as a video. This is a live stream. Had another live stream. Something happened with the internet. But either way, we're back on the stream right now. Everybody who's coming in, smash like to get the likes up. Most definitely get the likes up. Yeah, we back. That was my phone. No, I think the internet was just tripping. We actually had a power outage for the first time in a long time the other day, and it lasted for a minute. It lasted for a couple hours. In Egypt, the power outages are kind of spare, happen sparingly. So that was kind of surprising to see. Definitely kind of surprising to see, but yeah, I think the internet just had a little glitch. But we seem to be back in business now. I just dropped in the PayPal and the Cash App. Anybody want to hit the PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat, I'll go ahead and ring these clappers right here for you as a show of appreciation for your support of the No Limit Eddie channel. Let's go ahead and get these clappers to start ringing. I really appreciate it. We have definitely been crushing it. Non-stop November, man. I've been enjoying the whole process. I gotta turn this back on. I've been enjoying the whole process of dropping a video a day. I think I learned a good amount about how I want to go forward with the content for sure. By the way, my cousin was saying leaving strand. Oh, say leaving me stranded. Her dog died yesterday at 16. Oh wow. That's wild. I think we're talking about milk. I think we're talking about dairy. So yeah, dairy over here in Egypt so dairy in Tanzania was a little bit different. It was very hard to come by. Things like ranch, things like sour cream, things like cheese, things like yogurt were kind of hard to come by over in TZ. And then it wasn't that high quality. And then again, it wasn't that high quality. And then we did find it was quite expensive. So that was pretty interesting. It was so many cows, but I was like, where's all the milk going? Now here in Egypt, dairy is a lot more prominent. Egypt does seem to import a lot of stuff. A lot of the cheese, be like Irish cheese or what's the other one? New Zealand cheese. So they do import a lot of stuff. But the milk is usually made here locally over in Cairo. And the milk is actually like regular milk. It tastes pretty good. I think I'm about to bring out a thing of it right now, so I'll show you guys what the milk looks like. So yeah, that's interesting. And the price of the dairy is kind of typical. You know what I mean? The price of dairy is kind of typical. Milk is about $1. Yeah, so this is like a milk that you'll get out here. It's around 1 liter of milk. This would be around 17 pounds for this right here. And it's pretty good. It's pretty much like regular milk. As far as cheese, I usually will go to like a deli. I'm inside like a grocery store and get cheese. So that would be it depends on how much they weigh it out for, but you might get cheese for like sometimes $1, sometimes a little bit over $1, sometimes $2, depending on how much cheese is inside that one packet. Feel bad I invited her to the club with me and my best friend. I low-key regret it because she better be in her best behavior. Oh yeah. That's crazy what be going on. You know what I mean? With you and your cousin. Everybody who's coming in, go ahead and smash the like button, guys. Go ahead and smash the like button. I know I had another live stream. Hopefully nobody's over there joining that one. I don't know if it's still up or if they took it down. Usually they'll take it down after I do the second one. Yeah, it's still there. Still there. Yeah, it's still there. I don't know. Hopefully, usually it'll go down after a while though. But yeah, everybody smash the like button on this one so we can get people coming to this one, not the past one that we were doing. We're gonna be talking about the monthly cost of living in Africa as a whole. We're gonna try to talk about the main things you're probably gonna spend money on. and just kind of give you my thoughts on it and stuff. Let me say she hungry. I'm hungry too. I couldn't get no bread today. They didn't have no bread at the store that I went to. And I'm still kind of hungry right now. Sometimes they be having bread, sometimes they don't. They had a lot of bread, but it wasn't like the sandwich bread that I was looking to get today. All right, we got 5 likes. Let's keep on smashing the like button, guys. Try to get up to 10 likes real quick. So that way we can jump into the main topic, what we're going to talk about today, which is the cost of living in Africa. Maybe this is your first time watching me on live. I know there has been a lot of new people finding the channel. Definitely with the nonstop November. It's interesting, like the views are kind of meh, but there is a lot of different people finding the channel, and then there's a lot of people rediscovering the channel as well. So that's been kind of cool. So if you're new to my channel, you know, basically I was from LA, born and raised in LA, moved to Tanzania, then from Tanzania moved to Egypt. So basically, out of the 2 African countries, I'm kind of going to give you guys what I think is a general cost of living, and for me in particular, and then kind of give you a rundown of maybe what you'll be expecting to pay, and try to answer a few questions that people might have about the cost of living in Africa. We had a couple of guesses about what people can expect to pay. We had anywhere from, I think, 400 all the way up to 1,800, I think, were the guesses. If you're just not joining in on this live stream, drop in your guess and how much you think it costs about per month to live in Africa. And then I'll answer, I'll give you guys my take on it as well. But let's try to get up to 10 likes real quick. I'm gonna get some water, which I don't gotta go far this time to the table. Water on the table today. Huh? Yeah, you gotta get your intake. Finish live, feel free to smash the super chat, which is that money sign icon of the chat. Click on that, buy a super chat or buy a super sticker. You can also hit the PayPal, which is a link in the chat, or you can also hit the Cash App, which is also in the chat as well. If you hit either one of those 3 methods, I will go ahead and clap these clappers for you as a show of appreciation for your support of the No Limit Eddie channel. Also, smash the like button. We're trying to get up to 10 likes really quick. The more you guys smash the like, the more YouTube shares this live stream out, so we can have an engaging conversation about the cost of living in Africa. And if you're just not hopping on here, go ahead and drop in the chat. What do you guys think is the average cost of living in these African countries? So is the water filter? Actually, I don't think so. It's seeming real hard to find a quality one, because some of them be talking about they do. Some of them be talking about they do. What do you call it? They filter out fluoride. Sometimes they're saying they don't filter out fluoride. So it's like I really gotta take my time and research which one I want to get. I just think when I get rid of fluoride, get rid of the chlorine and stuff like that. I think it depends on the country and lifestyle, definitely. Let's get up to 10 likes, guys. 10 likes, and then we're going to jump into the content we're going to talk about. Um, I bought one that says it features that can never be sure, but I take my chances because it's pink. How much was it? And how big is it? Let me know. Now, how many? Like, is it like one of those pictures, or is it a personal joint? I already got 10 likes. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're gonna talk about the cost of living in Africa. Yeah, it's just probably just rough estimates from what I may have experienced and things of that nature. So I guess we can start off with we'll do phone service. I just recently did a video about phone service. If you haven't checked that out, $54 holds 5 cups, and it says it filters fluoride and all that. If you have a picture of the box, email that drink to me. Yeah, email that drink to me, like what it looks like, and then I'll research it. And if you can find another one, if they have another one, I don't care if it's pink or not. I'll just cash up you to bring them, especially if you have room in your luggage. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, phone service. I just did a video about phone service just the other day, and I think we can start off with that. So phone service really is. It depends on which route you want to go with it. I feel like on an average, a lot of people will just get an unlocked phone and then they'll get a local SIM card put inside their phone and they'll kind of rock out with it like that. Phone service can be as cheap or as expensive as you make it. Minutes. Well, like in Egypt, it kind of just works like you buy packages. Those packages have. I made a video the other day for my channel. Probably I'll show it there. Probably post tonight. Okay, yeah, post that joint. Um, so when it comes to yeah, if you do the local phone service, minutes and text are pretty cheap. Data is what kind of costs the most. Yeah, data is basically what costs the most. So I would say for me, for a local phone service in both TZ and here in Egypt, I spend maybe like $5 a month on local phone service. But the reason why my phone service is so cheap is that I have just a really small beater phone, basically. One of those phones that you would basically expect to buy out of a 7-Eleven. You know, like a Pablo Escobar type of phone, just phone that you just will use and discard. You know what I mean? That's kind of my local phone, and so I'll only pay for minutes and Zayn MCM. Huh? I don't know. What are you talking about? First class? Huh? I don't know. And so yeah, everybody come in and smash the light. So the reason why my phone service is so low is because I have like a local beater phone and I just put minutes on there and text on there, but I don't really call nothing on there. Don't really text nothing on there. I just use it to receive calls, mostly from like orders. Like if I order from a company that does food delivery, they'll call and say, "Hey, I'm outside." Um, oh no, the phone services out here are like Vodacom, We. They got Vodafone, they have We, and they have Orange. Those are the three, at least in my area where I'm at. And they were in the airports in Egypt, in Cairo as well. So I think those are the main ones. Um, Everybody feel free to hit the PayPal, which is that link in the chat. We also have Cashapp, which is in the chat as well. Or you can hit the super chat button, which is a money sign icon somewhere in the chat. Click on any one of those and get the super chat or super sticker. This right here is the clappers. I will go ahead and ring these for you. If you hit either one of those three methods, I would greatly appreciate it. Because you guys are what allows the No Limit channel to continue on, right? So yeah, those are the services. That's the phone service that I rock with. It's just a little small minute one. Now, for some people, if you have your Egyptian phone as your main phone, um, as your main phone, then you're probably gonna be paying a lot more than $4 or $5 because that's gonna be your main phone. You're gonna do all your calls or your texts. You're gonna be using data on it and different things like that. So my main phone plan is with Google Fi. Google Fi basically is what I use because I want to keep my American number. Now, the reason why I kept my American number is because, you know, if you need to make contact with your bank, if you need to make contact with certain payment processing companies, they require you to have your American phone number, you know, to basically do the two-factor authentication. So with that, my phone bill for me and Shan is around $59 a month for our American phone bill. Then you add another $5 for our Egyptian phone. Then you add another probably another, let's say another $10 for the internet on the phone. We have a hotspot as well. A hotspot is what we use for our data when we go outside the house. Hey Eddie, long time no see. Hope all is well. What up, Bill? Shout out to, we got Bill Coleman in the building. But what happens is, you know, we also have the hotspot. And so that's kind of our three-pronged device. So we probably spend $60 on a regular Google Fi, another $10 on internet. So that's 60, so that's 70, and then another $5. So let's say around $75 on phones. So go ahead and you guys can I want somebody to keep track of all this. Look at what you doing in there. I think you're doing some bad behavior. That cat laying on the floor in the kitchen. He usually do bad stuff in there. Everybody come in and smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. We're looking to get up to 20 likes on today's live. So we need 8 more likes. 8 more likes on today's live, guys. I would greatly appreciate anybody who smashed the like button to help the YouTube algorithm kind of push this live stream just a little bit more. But somebody, I want somebody to keep note and keep track of all the expenses that we're going to list out or basically suggest. I just up in a Cashapp and a PayPal. Anybody with the Cashapp or PayPal, really appreciate it. I'll go ahead and ring these. I'll go ahead and clap these clappers for you guys. Also, the super chat button is there. You can hit that and get a super chat or a super sticker. Now, at the same time, that's our phone service. Our phone service might be a little bit higher than other people's because not everybody comes out here with Google Fi. I'm not sure how people come out here without a regular American phone number. I know some people do like the Google Voice numbers. I know other people use like the Text Now numbers. But in a long run, it always kind of screws you because not every reputable business will allow you to come like sign up with a Text Now number or Google Voice number. Sometimes they want that legit like phone service number, and so that's something to think about on a long-term play aspect of it. You try to keep at least one American number if possible, and just use it for when you got to receive a certain text and stuff like that. Shout out to Bill Coleman for that super chat. He said, put it towards the phone service. LOL. Most definitely, Bill. Most definitely. Appreciate it. Bill Coleman is probably one of the biggest financial supporters of No Limit Eddie channel, without a doubt. Shout out to Bill. And so that's what I was saying for phone service. $75 is what we pay all together because we have our Google Fi, local phone, and then we have our local phone, and then we have our hotspot that's with the local phone service as well. You just put a SIM card in there from from Vodafone, from Orange, whatever. Go get your SIM card in, and things like that. Now, what's next on my list? Next on my list, we can talk about water. So out here in Egypt, you pay a water bill, and out there in TZ, you pay the water bill as well. Not every place, every place is different, in most places, but I always have places that was hooked up to the city water. So in Tanzania, it was a company called Dewasco. In Egypt, I don't know what the company is called. We just pay the landlord, and the landlord goes ahead and handles it from there. Now in Tanzania, the landlord that we had was kind of dicey a little bit. We never actually saw our water bill, so we never know what we're actually paying. We were actually supposed to be paying for every month in water, but we were paying around 50,000 shillings, which equates to probably around 25 USD per month in water. And it was for me and my sister in the house that we had. It was a pretty big house, of course, but I don't know how much we actually use every month in water. To be quite honest with you, we could have been using far less than 50,000, or could have been using probably far less than 50,000. So, I don't know exactly what our water bill was because our landlord was paying it, and the landlord in Tanzania was a little bit dicey. So, right. So we don't really know fully, but let's just say we're paying, hold on. Shout out to Bill Coleman once again for another super chat. He said, with the YouTube charges, I better up my game. LOL. Thank you for that, Bill. Appreciate that. Yeah, YouTube takes around 30%, I think, 30% of super chats and like 45% of ad revenue. Most definitely, they do take a hefty amount from super chats and stuff like that. That's why I put the PayPal and the Cash App in there too, because PayPal takes like 3% fees. Cash App takes no fees. You can get no fees on PayPal if you guys hit sending to friends and family. Kitty Cat, I see you, boy. So then water, yeah, 30%. So with water, we're paying around $25 a month over in TZ. And that covered like our showers and everything like that. Water, we did have a lot of issues with water in TZ, like it going out and stuff like that. But overall, it was cool. Now here in Egypt, we pay around 10 USD a month for water, and that was just included within our rental rate and things like that. As people going with them, yeah, definitely. PayPal is a little bit dicey from time to time. They be a little bit finicky with chargebacks and stuff like that. Thankfully, I haven't run into that. Now, what do you call it? When it comes to water. So we were paying around 25 in Tanzania, around 10 in Egypt. So I would say, let's just say $15 a month for water is probably a realistic number, maybe. $15 to $20 a month in water probably realistic. I don't really talk to people about water bills, so I don't really know what other will pay for water. To be honest with you, but I would say $15 to $20 probably realistic overall in water bills. And I just pay my water bills up front. Just pay them all in the front, so I know if I have an X amount month lease, I just pay the whole water bills up front. So that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. Everybody come in and smash the like button on today's live. Smash the like button on today's live. We're looking to get up to 20 likes on today's live, 20 likes on today's live. The more likes we get, the more that YouTube actually recommends this video out to different people. So if you're in this live right now, you're on your phone and you have a horizontal, just turn it vertically and smash the like. If you happen to be on this live right now and you're watching on the computer, just minimize the window and smash the like. And then if you happen to be watching right now on your TV, like the video on the TV. If you can't like it on the TV, then pull out your phone and smash the like. I know we probably got a lot of people hitting the dislike button right now because we got people like Bill Coleman throwing support, and people don't like when people don't like when Olam Eddie gets support and respect. So probably a lot of people hitting the dislike, but I can't even know how many people hitting it because YouTube didn't hit that feature. You know what I mean? I know that makes a lot of people sad because for some people, hating is a full-time job. For some people, hating is a full-time job. So it's killing a lot of people's careers right now. You know what I mean? Without the ability to dislike and me to be able to see it, and hopefully, it upsets me or something of that nature. So, maybe YouTube will bring that feature back one day. But anyway, $15, $20 a month on water, I say it's probably respectable. Electricity, I would say I never really calculated how much I spend a month here for electric. What was I spending out there? So I would say the electricity is a severe difference between the two countries. It's a severe difference between the two countries. I'm not gonna lie. Electricity was quite expensive over in Tanzania. Not so much here. Now, the way electricity works overall in both of these countries is it's all prepaid. So you would just kind of go to your local wakala in Tanzania and say, okay, this is my reference number. I want to load this amount on my account. And then they'll load it up for you. Then you go to your meter and you punch it in. Same thing here. You go to like your local, they don't have wakalas here. They just have liquor stores that handle everything. We're looking to get up to 20 likes on this live, guys. 20 likes on today's live. So go ahead and smash your like button. Let's get 5 more likes on today's live, guys. 5 more likes on today's live. I would greatly appreciate anybody and everybody who smash the like button. Because smashing like this helps YouTube know that you're enjoying this content and share it out to more people. I do my best to provide valuable content on each and every one of my lives. So if you guys find it valuable, go ahead and smash the like button. So one of the big things is so you go to liquor stores to do everything out here. So you will go to it's cold, ain't it? Yeah. So you go to a liquor store and you get a little card and then you boom, 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 and you slide it on your meter and then it loads up your meter that way. Basically all the same thing. So electricity was quite expensive in my personal opinion in Tanzania, especially in comparison to what it is here. But they are both far cheaper than it was in the States. Now I'm always hesitant to share numbers about what I spend here in Egypt, mostly because I know a lot of the hype around a lot of African countries comes based off the fact of how cheap it is. And so one of my biggest things that I'm hesitant about is sharing specific numbers here in Egypt because it will seem very. If I share certain numbers about Egypt, I think it'll be too hyped up. Like it's that cheap and stuff like that. So I'm always hesitant to share numbers. So that's why I didn't do a specific video about Egypt or anything like that. I'm just kind of combining the numbers and then giving you an average of what I would expect to pay over in Egypt. So over in both of these countries combined. So I would say $20 a month is probably a safe play as far as electricity goes on a monthly basis. $20 a month as far as electricity goes. Again, it's loaded as you go, so you can get as low as you feel comfortable getting. So you might get to 50 units and say, okay, I want to load it up now. You may get down to 10 units and say you want to load it up now. So that would differ how much you want to spend every month. And then you can also just probably really load it up if you wanted to put 1,000 units on there. It's so quiet. Where's everyone? I don't know. It seems like I'm pretty sure people are probably still going to the other live stream, and that's the problem. The other live stream is still up, and it's still getting people inside of it. Let me try to go to that. Oh no, the other live stream is done now. That's weird. It seemed like we had a good. We was growing a good amount in the other live, and then now people are not on this joint. But I think it's mainly because of the other live that was up. But anyway, keep smashing the like button. And people should eventually find out that we're live again and jump into this one. And so yeah, that was one of the biggest things that one of the biggest things is the cost of living as far as electricity goes. It differs, based on each country, of course. But I'll say $15 to $20 is a good amount, and then you can determine how much you want to load it up or how much you don't want to load it up on a monthly basis. Let's see what's next. So $15 to $20 for electricity. Transportation, that's a pretty big one. 07 Mascara. I'm listening to your channel. Oh, okay. Glad to hear it. Where are you looking at going to? Where are you looking at traveling to? What country on the continent? And how did you find my channel as well? Huh? You talking about the last one, the last number? That was electricity. Yeah. The Gambia. Oh, okay, got you. Can't get about 300 a month out there. Let's stay tuned to the end of the live stream, Clovis Park, and then I'll let you know because we're doing the numbers now. So that was electricity there. Transportation is a big one. Transportation is a really big one. So depending on the country that you go to in Africa, I was looking for people living in Africa with no money. Okay, got you. When it comes to what video of mine did you come across? When it comes to we love having you here. Most definitely. When it comes to everybody smash a like. Let's try to get up to 20 likes on this live, 20 likes on today's live, all right? But when it comes to getting around in the country, that's something to really think about. Let me also send a text message out for this live too. Let people know we're live. When it comes to getting around YouTube, when it comes to getting around on the continent, that's something to really think about because not every Let me send this message. Hold on, guys. All right, we back. All right, so I video explained about making money online. I'm thinking about taking your course. Oh, okay, got you. Dope. That's cool that you found that video. So when it comes to transportation, that's something that people don't really think about. Is when you go to a country, if things are really spaced out, you're not going to own a car when you first get there. If things are really spaced out, you're going to be Ubering everywhere. You're going to be taking a boat everywhere. You're going to be taking Kareem everywhere. You're going to be taking these ride sharing services everywhere. And that is one of the things that is a sneaky cost, but it really adds up. And it adds up kind of quick. Because you're going out to the grocery store, you're going out to eat, you're taking a ride there, you're taking a ride back. It starts to really add up. I know we were spending quite a bit every single month, especially in Tanzania, because Tanzania is very spaced out. It's very far out. And so you have to kind of take those transportation services to get around. So for me in particular, I think we're spending at least 80,000 a week. No, 8, 16, 20. It was 8 times 4, 32? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, oh no, that may have been every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. So, I think it was 160,000 a month. I think in rides. Okay. Think it was more? Think it was more? Like 100,000 a month, probably. At least, bare minimum. Yeah. So maybe it might have even been more than that. So it might have been like 100 USD a month just on rides. We were in Tanzania, so everything was so spaced out. So we was having to take a ride here, 10,000 here, 20,000 here, 10,000 there, 10,000 back. It just starts to add up pretty quick. So when you move into a country, I would suggest try to get a spot. You may end up spending more on your living situation, but if you can spend more on a living situation and be somewhere where you can walk, then that's a really good thing to do. Or try to get transportation as soon as you get on the ground, like try to get a motorcycle or a moped or something like that to get around. It'll save you a lot of money in the long run. Here in Egypt, I'm thankful that I'm able to walk a lot, I would say. But it definitely was expensive in TZ because everything was so spaced out. But I would say we still spend a lot on rides. We probably spend around 30, 60 is $4. Yeah, so we probably cut that at. So I would say $50 to $100 a month on transportation if you don't own transportation or you don't live in a super walkable area. So 50 to let's say 50 to $60 a month probably on transport. And we're also not people who like to stock up on things, so that does play a part in it. We do go out more often than most people do. Because we don't really stock up on things. I'll just buy enough to last me that week, and then I'll go out again, or enough to last me until I get tired of it, and I'll go out and buy some more again. So that's kind of how I do it normally. Everybody who's just not coming into the live stream right now, go ahead and smash the like button. We are talking about basically how much it costs to live per month in Africa. I've lived so far in 2 countries, Egypt and Tanzania, on the continent, and I'm just sharing my experience, kind of blending the two together about what I expect to pay. Okay, the video explaining we make money on nothing but getting the course. Cool. Thank you, Bill. It's nice to see people on here who are blessed enough to give like you do. Yeah, shout out to Bill. Cloven Spark, please stay away from Ethiopia since the government is so unstable in that country. Ethiopia is going a little bit wild right now, I think. Then the U.S. is talking about beefing and all that, so it's crazy right now. I did want to visit Ethiopia, though. I first met Eddie here in Los Angeles where I live. Yeah. Bill's one of the OG supporters, and I was doing the video showcasing the downturn of LA. I was making videos kind of showing how like the homeless kind of run the city of LA. I'm not sure about Nambia. I think Nambia is kind of expensive. I think Nambia is kind of expensive though, for sure. But yeah, so that's ride, that's transportation. So if you're thinking about whoever said they were going to Gambia, I think it was '07. If you're thinking about going to Gambia, definitely be mindful that if things are kind of spaced out, you're going to be spending a lot of money on transportation. That's one thing that people don't really factor into the cost of living on a monthly basis. Oh, damn, that's my YouTube. It's something that people don't factor into the cost of living on a monthly basis. And so I just suggest you guys think about that. Transportation. I want to get a vehicle like right now. I'm tired of not having a way to drive around town. It's annoying, kind of. This has been a PayPal and a Cash App. Anybody want to hit those, either one of those two methods, I really appreciate it. Anybody who hits those methods, I'll go ahead and ring these clappers right here for you as a show of appreciation for your support of my channel. I appreciate it. Now, when we keep going on, we know that the cost of transportation is $58 a month. Electricity, we covered that. Water, we covered that. Food is a big one. It's kind of hard to tell what you will spend on food because it depends on you, how much you like to eat out a lot, or if you like to eat out a lot, or if you are somebody who likes to cook. I found it cheaper to eat out in Egypt than to cook in Egypt. So I eat out most days. I'll cook just very sparingly from time to time. But I would say a week I could spend, if I'm just kind of just eating cheaply, I could eating locally, I would say I can spend about $30 a week on food. But if I'm in Tanzania, if I spend it on a weekly basis, I think we were spending, I think it was like, yeah, probably around the same, probably around $35 a week on food in Tanzania. So 35 dollars a week on food is probably doable. How do you feel about street food? There's not really that much street food here in Egypt, from what I come across. There is a lot of street food in Tanzania, and I did eat a lot of street food in Tanzania. Little stops on the side of the road that sold, breads and cassavas and fish and things like that. There was a lot of places on the side of the road that sold things like that. I mostly would go there for the baked goods. I would get like mandazi or chapati. Sometimes I'll get goat meat and stuff like that, but it just depends. It just depends. You got to kind of know the area and stuff like that. I got comfortable in my area to where I was eating the street food in that area, but you got to know the local scene and things like that. See if there's a lot of locals going there, and there is a lot of locals, then it might be a good spot to go to. Now, everybody smash the like button right now on this live. Let's go ahead and get up to 20 likes on today's live. 20 likes on today's live stream. I would really appreciate that. The more you guys smash the like, the more that YouTube actually shares this video out to people. Tampa costs F living. Can't even spell. There we go. Let me go back to my list. Oh yeah, so food. So food depends if you eat out a lot or if you eat it, if you cook a lot. Go for it. I've been to Somalia, but that was before the country all messed up. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, street food. You just gotta know your own stomach and what you can and can't handle. You know what I mean? I just would suggest probably starting off small, starting off local, and then going from there. Probably not. You probably shouldn't go there and get some type of meat soup. You should probably start off with something basic. You know what I mean? Something that probably won't get your stomach upset. That's what I would suggest. On the cost of clothing, so I really didn't buy too much clothing, but I'm actually planning on doing a shopping video tomorrow. Buying some clothing tomorrow. I would say I can't give a solid answer on that. I bought shirts though, like jerseys for like $5 and stuff like that. Clothing wasn't too badly priced at like the local markets where you know it's a knockoff item. It wasn't too badly priced over there. There was some stores though that try to rip me off a little bit and things like that. They'll say a price in the window and you go in. They go in and hear you speak English and now the price is 10 times that. There's people that do that all the time, but I didn't really buy too much clothing in there. But if you go to like a little, but also I'm hearing they're closing down a lot of the small local shops, so that's kind of a thing that I don't know what the prices are looking like now. But clothing price shouldn't be too crazy if you're buying like the knockoff joints from the little markets and things like that. Um, but I'm somebody who just really don't even buy that much clothing too often. But I plan on buying some new stuff soon. Um, Hygiene products, that's something to talk about too. Things like they'll probably Eddie just walk up. Yeah, just walk out. But products like deodorants, soaps, stuff like that. They will vary slightly on the cost. Depending on where you're getting them from. If you're getting them from like a big brand store or you just get them from a local shop. I would say slightly more expensive in both countries. The like toothpaste brands that we'll be used to getting for $1 are not $1 anymore. They're like $6, $7. I think you can get $1 for in the States. I would say deodorant wise, deodorant was expensive too. Like any like hygiene products like soaps, deodorants are kind of more expensive. And I didn't really find that many locally produced shea butters or soaps and stuff like that when I was in TZ. In Egypt, I actually do find a lot more of that. Huh? Oh, I do find a lot more of that. I would say on average, though, what would I spend a month on that type of stuff? I say $40 a month maybe on like stuff like that, like lotions and soaps and deodorants. Cologne is expensive in both countries. From my personal way of looking at it, it was kind of expensive in both spots. But I say $40 a month on just like hygiene products and stuff. And then of course you got rent. Rent's going to differ to each person. Internet can cost you a lot depending on which route you decide to go. If you decide to go the routers route, you're going to save the most money in the long run. But a lot of times you don't have access to a router. So if you don't have access to a router, you're going to be looking to spend around $100 a month plus on internet. If you do have a router, you can be looking to spend $30 a month, 30 to $50 a month probably on internet overall. Somebody said, what about health costs in case of emergency hospital stays or just a health checkup? So I never visited. I don't like go to hospitals. I don't go to doctors. I don't go to emergency rooms. I don't do any of that ever. I really ain't been to a doctor in maybe, I don't know, 10, 12 years. But as far as, that goes, no limit Shay, my sister, she did run into a couple of issues while she was out in TZ. She ended up getting scratched by the cat, and that ended up getting some type of infection in her hand. She had to go into a hospital and getting all kinds of stuff drained out and antibiotics and all kind of stuff. I'm not sure if she ever made a video about it, but her hand was like 80 times the size of her normal hand. And so she ended up thinking it was a bee sting, but it ended up being her own cat. That's why I hate that cat. But what ended up happening was I think they only charged her probably around $100 for all that stuff. So definitely not, it wasn't crazy, but we have not been to a hospital here in Egypt yet to do anything. Only time I went to doctor offices was to take COVID tests to leave the country or to come into a country, and that was really about it. And COVID tests were a ripoff. They're like $150. But when it comes to like things about it's on the size of her normal hand, but it wasn't too expensive. Like I was surprised that it wasn't too costly. for all our stuff they had to do. She had to go back again and again and again and again. The antibiotics were affordable. The doctor service was affordable. So it was cool. I would say you don't worry too much about medical services as far as price range. It's not, I haven't run across any country where you're gonna go to it and it's like you're gonna end up with 50,000 in debt like you would in the US. So I say don't worry too much about that. If you want to visit a doctor, if you're somebody who likes doctors, you probably shouldn't expect to pay too much. But I can't give you a general cost. But I would say it was way cheaper than I thought it would be. I was low-key nervous, like they're gonna hit you over the head. But that's pretty much my cost of living video. I just want to go live today, talk to you all about things of that nature. We're gonna be live on this live for around 45 minutes. So maybe if you're live a little bit longer, more people will hop on and have more questions about the cost of living. But if you have questions, definitely feel free to ask them. One thing on my channel though, 07 is I'm very, very big on knowing who my subscribers are, knowing who people are in my chat are. So I usually like to ask people questions. So first and foremost, what should I call you? Because right now I don't know how to say your name. So give me like a nickname most people call you or something of that nature. And then second, yeah, No Limit Shade is still here. We're out of Tanzania, but we're in Egypt. If you guys don't know my sister's channel, look it up. It is No Limit Shay. She just dropped a video about her first time smoking cannabis and how she how she thought she was gonna die that day. So make sure you check out that video. But when it comes to 07, let me know what your nickname is. So if you're from Canada, you can call me Melly. Okay, what up? Shout out to Melly. Gotta lock that in. And you're from Canada and you're born and raised in Canada, and I'm assuming you are, I can't say African American, but I'm assuming you're black. Yeah, check it out, Bill. She dropped a couple of videos, the one about her smoking cannabis and then another one about her one about her smoking cannabis and the other one was about she exposed me at a grocery store. We went to an Egyptian grocery store here and stuff. Both parents are in diaspora. Okay, got you. Yeah, I know in Canada, I think there's a large Jamaican population, like Caribbean people population over there. So shout out to that. Man, I'm hungry right now. I feel like ordering me a waffle from the spot. I might order me some food right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key hungry. But okay, so Melly, okay, that's your name. So yeah, I know there's a big like Caribbean population, different things of that nature. And what exactly is prompting you to move to Africa? Break out, okay, Gabby, you can make it back. Yeah. And we got TNT, Mike and Jazz in the building. TNT, Mike and Jazz. We need to know more about your experience over in TZ. Like, I want to know because I never heard back. So what happened when you guys tried the local foods? Shout out to TNT, Mike and Jazz for the Cashapp. Let me ring the clappers for them. Shout out to TNT, Mike and Jazz for recently getting to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Big ups to TNT, Mike and Jazz for that. They've been grinding for a long time, really dropping videos, and they recently passed 1,000 subscriber mark when they went over to TZ. So big ups to them for that. TNT, Mike and Jazz also have a YouTube channel. They are a married couple from the States, and they're looking to kind of make that shift from the States over to Tanzania. We got a new member, everybody, 07 Mascara, but we are going to be calling her Melly. She just joined in on the No Limit Eddie channel. She found a video recently, the one about how to make money in Africa, I believe. So shout out to Melly. Clover and Spark is in the building too. We got Lefty Two Guns in the building. Lefty, what up? Is there any mandates down there? It depends on the country that you go to. It depends on the country you go to, Melly. We got Bill Coleman becoming a channel member today. Shout out to my guy Bill Coleman for becoming a channel member. All of my channel members, you know what I mean. I was just monetized like Friday morning. Hey, shout out to Lefty Two Guns being monetized on YouTube. Hey, Lefty, drop me a comment on my last community tab post so I can go back into your channel and then you know, like it up and share it out. Tell people that you monetize now. That's what I was remember. LOL. All good, Bill. I appreciate all the support, most definitely. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, before I came to Africa, right, I did a lot of different content, but the content that made my channel blow up was I was just going around and filming Los Angeles, like just filming like the massive amount of tents on Skid Row, filming like Venice Beach, filming, you know, just all these different areas, you know what I mean, and how desolate they have became. And that's around the time that Bill found my channel. And since then, he's definitely been one of the biggest financial contributors to the No Eliminating channel and things of that nature. So shout out to Bill Coleman, most definitely. With TNT Mike and Jazz, they found my channel when I came out to Tanzania. They definitely been rocking with the content, super heavy. You know, First Class Kiki, probably one of the newer people to the channel. She probably got onto the channel when I got here in Egypt, but she definitely has been rocking with the channel a whole lot. And she even started her own channel while in a live stream. So shout out to First Class Kiki as well. She should probably be the next member to get to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, we're gonna keep kind of push her channel up as well. She's been dropping consistently. I think once she gets to Egypt, she'll probably even drop even more as well. So that should be fun. Hope everything is well. Yeah, most definitely, Lefty man. We've been living well. I'm not sure when the last time you was on the channel. I don't know if you were on the channel since, but we're now in Egypt. No, I think you were. When we first got to Egypt, you knew that. But we still here in Egypt, kicking it, rocking out. Nothing much really been going on. Basically starting up a couple more businesses. AfricaMadeEasy.com is my latest venture, which I'm excited to. I'm really excited to be building because a lot of my businesses in the past, like I mentioned this in my video about my goals for 2022 to 23. A lot of my goals have always been selfish. Like I want to do this, I want to do this. But this goal is dope because, of course, it's selfish in nature because I'm making money from selling the courses. But I'm also, I feel like for the first time doing a business that I'm excited to really, really, really do because I know how many people it's going to help. And income is one of the biggest things. Income is one of the biggest things when it comes to moving to the continent. You got to have a steady stream of income. I don't care how much savings you come out here with. You're going to dwindle down to nothing if you don't have a way to generate that income. So I'm super excited to be doing AfricaMadeEasy.com and really be building that up and just, you know, yeah, really, really be building that up, man. I'm excited about that. This must be Eddie is real cool. Yeah, definitely appreciate that, Bill. Yeah, Bill, an OG supporter, most definitely. First of all, he said, "Thank you, Eddie." Most definitely, most definitely. Um, but yeah, so that's what's been going on, man. Just starting new businesses up, dropping a video a day on YouTube and doing that as well. You know, looking to do some fun stuff. Looking to buy a lot of stuff as well, but just taking my time and making sure we're doing things the smart way. Doing things the smart way for sure. But if you got anybody has questions about the cost of living, feel free to ask them. Yeah, so TNT Mike and Jazz. So did you guys enjoy the Samaki and Kuku Makange and everything like that over in TZ, man? You gotta have the local foods. Gotta have the local foods. I'm so hungry right now. I can't even lie. I don't even know what I want to order though. I cooked some fish sandwiches today, but they didn't have enough bread. Like I don't know if I want to order like a steak sandwich. I don't know like what I actually want to order. I should order some broccoli cheddar soup. Could order that. That probably would be good. Then I don't got no bread to eat with it. I don't know. Thanks for the plug, fam. Yeah, most definitely. It was delicious. The keyboard spot was dope. Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm trying to think about what I should eat right now. I kind of do want a sandwich or a crepe, but I kind of want something sweet too right now. Like if I could get like a chocolate crepe, I feel like that would be good. But I didn't really eat no food today. I just ate those sandwiches, man. That'd be one of the hardest choices of my day. What I want to eat for what I want to eat today. Then I order something before it gets too late. So I might honestly order that soup and a salad. I gotta run, so I wish you a good day. I most definitely, Bill. Appreciate you for hopping on. Appreciate you for hopping on. Yeah, they have a lot of delivery services out here in Egypt. A lot of delivery services out here in Egypt. I'm just mad I didn't have no bread. 'Cause I really wanted to eat those sandwiches, but I'm probably gonna order me some joints right now. And shout out to everybody who has been enrolling in the course. I'm excited to start seeing people getting sales. We got people that's already finished completing their shop and things like that. So that's dope. But I'm excited for people to start, getting sales and things like that. So I can start posting customer testimonials and things of that nature. We recently launched a free workshop, which a lot of people have been signing up for as well. Which I'm excited for. Just so that people can begin to have the confidence in themselves, they can do what they need to do to start earning an income online. So if you have been somebody, who is on the fence about joining in a full course, I'm actually going to drop in a link right now to the free workshop that we're having. By the end of this free workshop, you'll have an online business set up, and it should take you no more than 30 minutes. So feel free to. I've been busy, but inshallah, I have my Etsy shop messy up in a few days. Okay, bet. No, I already know how stressful it is, Kiki, when you're doing a move. You know what I mean? Because I do that move. I do two moves. Thank you, First Class Kiki, and you too. Okay, definitely. Yeah, Bill, have a good night. No, actually, it's not nighttime for you, Bill. It's 12:30 where Bill at. So have a good evening, Bill. Thank you for popping in. Shout out to you being a channel member. I'm gonna start posting some stuff on the community tab for the channel members. Likewise, shout out to you for hitting the donate super chats. I appreciate you for that, for sure. Everything like that, man. Always popping in, showing some support. But if you just now, if you've been hesitant about jumping into the main course and you want to kind of see like what you can expect from the course, I suggest you guys jump into the free workshop. I just dropped it linked into my chat right now. Sign up for it. All you gotta do is submit your email, and then you can get the file emailed to you and things of that nature. So yeah, shout out to that. That's one of the things that I've been working on is dropping a mini course, which is just basically one video from the main course and has some intro and outro added onto it. It's hard to connect with other African Americans or other Americans living there. So I already have a large group of people that I know and associate with here, but I think there's other groups and other pockets of diaspora, but I don't know like where they are at because most of them don't have YouTube channels and things like that. So I don't know. I think I gotta look for like a group on like WhatsApp or something like that that's here in Egypt. But as far as new people, like meeting new people in new diaspora, it's kind of like different. I don't see too many diaspora here. The city that I'm in, but they're probably in other cities. So yeah. Everybody smash the like, man. Everybody smash the like. It's interesting that we only have 27 likes on this live stream right now. It's pretty crazy. Um, Yeah, Team Michael Jackson. Are you guys still in Tanzania or have you headed back already? Shout out to Jalea, I believe that's how you say your name. Jalea Forward. Hold on. For hitting that super sticker. Hit me with the pounds. I appreciate you, Jalea. So I'm assuming you have to be in Britain, somewhere in the EU. Somewhere in the EU. You're one of the first YouTubers. Yeah, everybody throw in some emojis for Jalea for that. I used to have a Freedom Bell. We have the clappers now, but I ain't been able to drop those. Everybody throw the type of emojis in for Jalea Ford. I'm not the first one to be here. Matrell on a mission. We flew back yesterday. Just made it home last night. Oh dang, dope. What do you rate your trip on a scale of 10? Shout out to Matrell on a mission. She was the first diaspora that I saw really over here living and rocking out on a continent of not a continent in the country of Egypt for the diaspora. She was in Ghana, and then she went from Ghana over to Egypt, and she's been here. And I just met her yesterday as well. She was dope. She helped me and Shane out quite a bit by bringing us our debit cards, and I appreciate her for that and things of that nature. So big ups to Matrell on a mission. But yeah, I mean, I think there's more diaspora. I've been in contact with more diaspora that's here, but I just haven't really linked up with them as of yet. People do contact me on occasion, letting me know they will be coming out here as well. That happens quite a bit, and things like that. So it just as long as you keep posting videos and things like that, people will find you. But the thing is, I don't post that many Egypt videos, so people who are looking for Egypt don't really find me that often. I saw this one girl the other day. She came here from Nigeria a couple of months ago from Nigeria over to Egypt. I tried to reach out to her to do an interview, but I'm not sure if we're going to do it or not. But if we do, then you guys will see that interview here on the channel. Other day at Burlington, I was in the elevator with a black family with suitcases to ask the husband where they were going. Oh, he said Sierra Leone. Wow, okay. Jalea, what country are you in and what country are you looking to move to? Let me know something. What country are you looking to move to? I know most people who watch my channel are looking to move to Africa for one way or another. For vacation or for good. They said they weren't sure yet. I told them I was going to Egypt, moving to the continent for good. We parted by saying good luck. Hey, everybody slide into everybody sliding to Africa, man. Big ups to the set for coming to Africa, man, and really enjoying the process. You know, I'm gonna do my part by continuing to put out good content or content that I find that I believe will be valuable for the diaspora. And the diaspora that's going to keep, rocking with the content, rocking with the continent, and hopefully we can continue to grow. It's a lot that you got to learn when you come to the continent. A lot you got to learn when you come to the continent. And so my goal is just to make it a little bit easier, make that transition a little bit smoother for people who are coming over. Definitely. And I used to work at Burlington Coat Factory. That's the crazy part. I worked there for maybe 2 weeks and I had to just walk out. It was my last paycheck, I believe, was like either $9 or $3. It was just sad. So I definitely had to get rid of Burlington Coat Factory. Horrible place to work. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. It's just a spirit is in the air. People are coming to Africa in heaps and groves. People are coming to Africa in heaps and groves, And I'm just gonna represent for Egypt, because that's where I'm at right now. And wherever I go next, where I'll be next, and just try to, put a display of positive attributes, negative attributes, and the truth. For sure. And shout out to anybody who's watching this right now. If you're watching this, drop a like on today's video. Drop a like on today's video. This video was about the cost of living in Africa. I don't know what the final tally was, but I think we're spending probably close to $700 a month in Tanzania, and that's when we're budgeting extremely. We're probably spending around $700 a month in TZ. Um, Herman said, "I have 100,000 to invest. Would you invest it for me in Egypt?" No, I don't invest other people's money. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to do with it. I think if somebody had 100,000 USD, they probably would know what to do with it. You know, I don't know what to do with your money. So you got to look into what you want to do exactly with your bread. Definitely in the air. I'm wearing my African pendant necklace and heading out, getting ready for being there. LOL. Okay, okay. Okay. So tell me your KLM experience. Yeah, that's a good thing to talk about because my KLM experience was a 0 out of 10. I hated KLM. I do not want to work with them ever again. But how was your KLM experience? TNC? Yeah, I gotta know that. I like flying. Like flying is low key fun to me. Like especially just eating a little food on the plane, being on the plane. Like flying is one of the most fun things to me, and it's kind of low key relaxing. You know, if it wasn't no pandemic, COVID, I would low key fly a little bit more. I would low key fly a little bit more. Egypt got a lot of airports in it. I'm not gonna lie, like they got a lot of airports, so I could just legit fly around this country. Boom, 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 boom. The journey is fun to me. Yeah, being on that plane is low key fun. Like I would prefer this to be able to travel with just a backpack though, no luggage. That would make the trip a lot more fun. Just having a backpack, carry on, good to go. Watching a movie, and eating in the sky. Right, the meals. If they got good food, the food low key tastes better on the airplane. Like I would not want to eat that food in real life, but on the airplane it tastes good. So I like flying. I can't lie. Small seats. So the employees were rude to you too then. But that was in Amsterdam to Dar. But on the way back, it was great. See, I feel like the employees was rude and the seats were cramped. You know, and that's why I would not fly KLM again. And for me, when was they rude to me? I can't even think about when I flew KLM. Yeah, no, KLM. I flew KLM back. So that was LAX to Amsterdam that I had a real disrespectful experience on, and then from Amsterdam to Dar, it was disrespectful too. But it was disrespectful too. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. I would not recommend KLM to people. I have two transfers, Dubai and Cairo. Oh yeah, but is it a self transfer or do they transfer it for you? Like they move your bags for you? Stopping in Athens for an hour first to refuel. That you got a lot of stops. And you got a lot of stops, Kiki. That's wild. That's too much. What airline are you going with again? Let me know what airline you're going with, Kiki. I thought you was going with Qatar, but I forgot. I look, forgot what airline it was. Skier. Let me drop this in too. Oh, Emirates. Okay, that explains the stopover in Dubai. Let me know how that goes too. Let me get that. Oh, that's the wrong one. Anybody who wants to support the No Limit Eddie channel can feel free to do so by hitting the Cash App or the PayPal or the Super Chat button. Super Chat is that money sign icon in the chat. PayPal is that link, and then the Cash App is just a Cash App username. Cash App and PayPal really don't take any fees. YouTube takes 30%, but either way, they're all greatly appreciated. TNT, that's a lot. I hate that. First class, Kiki, we had 2 layovers and 3 stops on the way there. See, that's what I'm saying. They get disrespectful. Did they do the cargo thing to you, like the carpool? Did they do the carpool thing with y'all, TNT? Have it stop, and then some people get out, and some people stay on the plane? That to me is not okay. That's disrespectful flight policies. And I don't ever want to experience that again. So I'm gonna stick to I like Qatar. Qatar is one of the OGs. But I hear Emirates is really good too, though. I would like to fly Emirates. They got real extracurricular with the flight. Yeah, they really did. They really did. That's a lot of stopovers and a lot of layovers. Most of the time, like KLM had the most layovers and stopovers. I hated that. But most of the time, it just be like one. Like when I flew Qatar, it was literally just one. It was Qatar, then to where I was going. When I flew here, it was just no layover, just straight. When I flew to Tanzania for the first time, it was just Istanbul to here. But KLM, I felt like it was a lot of stops. I don't know why. Yeah, I feel like it was a lot of stops. It was a lot of stops. It was like 4 stops, something crazy like that. Like, I don't know. It was weird. It is at Kilimanjaro. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's outrageous. So it's just word around town is don't fly KLM. Yeah, nah, you'll manage, Kiki. At the end of the day, like the flying process is nothing. You just gotta get through it and then get to the destination. But just get to the destination, you'll be okay. For sure. I had a lot of stuff go wrong with my first flight. I had a lot of stuff go wrong with my first flight. It was crazy. Yeah. Oh, somebody wanted to give you an 18-hour layover. Yeah, that's a long time. That would be a long time. I wouldn't want to do that, but if you gotta do what you gotta do, and just manage, get in and get out. Okay, so Delta was cool. Okay, cool. And that was your first time flying. So were you guys nervous? Were you guys calm? Like, how do you guys feel about the flight? But I mean, if it's just a quick stopover, you're not going to really have time to get out and explore. Your layover just be like, you just be like really just be in the airport. You might go to the little airport a little bit and stuff, but that's about it. And I'm starving right now. I need to get some food. We've been just putting in a lot of work, man. We ain't even been. I've been eating like once a day, barely even that. I need to get my calories today. All right, let me go to here. Come, we got Eshawn Bergen in the building. Said nonstop November going strong. Yeah. We've been dropping a video every day, doing our lives on Sundays or Thursdays. And then building the business on the back end as well. So it's been a real grind of a month of November, but definitely been enjoying it. We were a little nervous, but the Most High had our back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely the flying the first time, I was a little bit. No, I was a little bit nervous on a build up. I guess you can say, because I was like, am I gonna get motion sickness or am I not? And that was kind of my nervousness. Then I was nervous about the takeoff, but it's been good, man. It was good, and it was low key relaxing flying. So I enjoyed the flight process. I really enjoyed the flight process. Not gonna lie. We got lucky with 4 stops. You have 4 stops, Shane? Yeah, the flying is crazy though. The flying is crazy. I like when they turn the lights off, and they got the little mood lights in there. Just be chill. Yeah, playing was beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I flew to TZ, both times it was nighttime, so I never got to see it in the day, like overhead in the daytime. We flew to Egypt, it was daytime, so we did get to see that like overhead, so that was cool. Crazy. It's crazy. Like I never flew before, but the last 10 months I didn't take I don't know how many planes back and forth, here to there. But yeah, if anybody does have any questions about the cost of living in Africa, feel free to ask them. That part, the part I was scared was the COVID restrictions. Didn't want to get turned back. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All this that's why I don't want to fly now because of COVID restrictions. Like that kind of I don't like the test and I don't really like going through that whole process. Honestly, it's not pleasant. So that's kind of why that's why I'm cooling on the travel right now. I'm living well here in Egypt. Um, yeah, but Tanzania we do make you do that COVID test in the airport and stuff, but I think it's weak. I think it's a scam. But I think everybody come up negative on that test. I don't think that it's even a real test. Caleb had a much smaller plane from Amsterdam to Dar. Yeah, they do. They always have a much smaller plane. I kept my knees in the person's chair, on my way back, literally in my lap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every airline has a smaller plane. When you're going from a European country to an African country, it's usually a smaller plane. When I every time I flew back, it was always smaller. I think it's just because it's less people going to these countries that they have smaller planes, or they just don't want to divert, their big, 747s or whatever to the African countries. One of the two. But it is always smaller. It's more like a low jet type of situation when you're going to the main continent. Um, which test? Oh, the COVID test. Now the COVID test you gotta take when you land in TZ. It's just like it's a little scam of a test. It's like they just force you to pay that $25. That's what they want. They want $25 from you. They get $25 from every traveler, and it's just that test was a scam. Like one of those rapid tests and all kind of stuff like that. Probably really giving you COVID to begin with. Do you have to leave Egypt every 3 months? No, the visa laws in Egypt are different. I think it depends on the city which you in, but I'm done with the coming in, coming out of countries type B. I'm done with all that. Definitely. Visa laws seem to be a little more lackadaisical, thankfully. Depending on the country you go to. Tanzania just has one of the stricter laws for one reason or another. And that's what I'm saying. I saw some one little hippie, on YouTube throwing subliminal disses towards 150 and all kind of things like that. You know what I mean? Talking about the school wasn't a scam, and there's some certain YouTubers in particular that are saying it was a scam, but I don't think it was. It's just all kind of stuff like that. But it's just a real sickness that people have, just to not wanting to acknowledge the truth. You know what I mean? A scam is a scam. Um, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I feel like I just want people to, if you're gonna, throw a diss record my way, just make it 100%. just say my name in it, you know, because I want to do a response video, but I don't want to get this person clout off it, you know. I don't want to get this person clout off it, but at least say my name directly. Do you have to go? Do you have to go to Aruba in September? They might before my flight. My test to didn't appear in my email. I don't know what you mean by Aruba. They know they're scamming. What I'm saying is it was a member out of diaspora making a video. You know what I mean? A member out of diaspora who themselves got scammed by the school. Talking about it wasn't a scam. It's just like, man, these people weirdos. These people weirdos, man. They be crazy. Yeah, but what do you mean? Do I have to go to Aruba? Oh no, I read the comment wrong. Do you know to go to Aruba in September, the night before my flight? My test didn't appear in my email. I found out I could take the test in airport for $200, get the results in an hour. Oh yeah, got you, got you. I don't know. I had just read it wrong. Like I thought you said, do I have to go to Aruba? Got you, got you. Yeah. Nah, the COVID tests are really just scams. You know what I mean? It's just a money grab. You know, it's really just a money grab in a way to make people believe that COVID is real. When we know, you know, some people say it's real, some people say it's not. I don't know, but that's what the test is for. It's to scam people, you know. I paid 150 for mine in Tanzania. It was just wasting my time. Are you serious? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm serious, man. This is crazy out here. People just be living their life. You know what I mean? And hey, what I think is gonna happen too is because YouTube got rid of the dislike button, we're gonna see a lot more hate comments. Like the hate comments are about to explode. Yeah, YouTube was just like, because before you can be lazy and hate on somebody, you can just come in and smash the dislike button. But now you gotta leave a comment because the creator don't see the dislikes no more. So you to hate on somebody, you gotta get extracurricular now, like. And that's gonna be funny. Everybody smash it like, yeah, we're going to end this live stream off in probably another 5 or so minutes. So shout out to everybody on this live. I appreciated you all. Shout out to everybody with the PayPal, with the Cash App, with the Super Chats. Everybody who asked questions. Definitely shout out to Melly, our new Canadian subscriber. Shout out definitely to Jalea Ford for Cash out of Cash App, the super sticker, and for joining in on the chat. Anybody knew who was here? Anybody knew who was here? I think those are new people. Yeah. Everybody who was new, shout out to you guys. And big ups to TNT Mac and Jazz for hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And big up to Lefty Two Gun for getting monetized as well on YouTube. So shout out to everybody who's killing the game with the YouTube content. I'm about to really, after this live, man, I'm about to eat me some food. Eat me some food, kick it with my boy Big O, you know, stuff like that. I've basically been doing a lot of work on the back end, which I'm excited about. My next phase is just really understanding email more, understanding how to optimize delivery rates, understanding how to go from the promotions tab to the primary tab, learning how to copyright within them, create subject lines. You know, that's the next field of study, and things like that for sure. And basically what I'll be doing next. But everything else is pretty much is set in stone. You know, everything else is good to go. So we're just gonna learn. We're just gonna learn the game about email. And again, whatever I learn, I try to teach it. So I gotta learn it, implement it, see my results, see the results continue, learn I got a solid method, and then teach the streets. Yeah. I think TZ and Michael Jackson be back. Y'all willing? I know they really enjoyed TZ. They was hitting the ground running in TZ. They wasn't playing no games. They wasn't playing no games over in TZ. They landed and they was dropping videos. Now they getting back to that United States to go ahead and do what they gotta do to put in the work, you know what I mean, to make that escape. Nah, the citizens of Egypt don't wear masks. On a day-to-day life, they don't wear masks. They don't really believe in the hype. As far as businesses, some businesses will require you to wear them, some businesses won't require you to wear them. For the most part, I just try to just not wear it if possible. Sometimes if they have a security guard, the security guard will like tell you to put a mask on and stuff like that. But for the most part, you can walk in with it and take it off. Or you can just walk in without it on to begin with. They're not really all that strict about it thus far. Oh shoot, they said they still got like 20 African videos to drop. Yeah, y'all was grinding when y'all was out here. Y'all was dropping y'all was getting content for sure. Excited to see excited that you guys enjoyed the content so much, enjoyed TZ so much. About a lot of medicine to go with and first aid kit, LOL. It's all in my new vid, but just so I don't need to worry as I'll be living alone for a while. Okay. So what is your fiance talking about as far as getting married early? Is he down with that idea? And is he cool with moving to Egypt? Or is he like, okay, yeah, we'll get married early, but move to Sudan? Or move to Sudan. Yeah, I know y'all enjoyed that TZ, man. That's good. Yeah, TNT and Michael Jackson. Next time y'all come out, make a stop over in Egypt. First class, how you moving? Eddie got here late. Sorry. Yeah, we're about to end the live stream off in just a second. Okay, good. He did drop that comment. I'm going to end the live stream off just here in a second, actually. But what's been going on, Dwayne? I wanted to know about your flight experience. The flight that you ended up taking to, I think it was some European country. How was the flight with Air France on a scale of 1 through 10? I'll give it an 8. Okay, got you. So talk about it because we had Team Team Mike and Jazz who flew with KLM, which is a subsidiary. Well, Air France is a subsidiary of KLM, and they had a bad experience a little bit and a good experience a little bit. I had a bad experience with KLM, so I want to know how was your experience with Air France? Miranda Stevens, there's a bad drought in Kenya. I never heard about that. We come to Egypt. Yeah, most definitely. Y'all know we here. He thinks Egypt is a much better option. He wants to get married as soon as possible, but afraid of getting clowned because he wants to secure a job there first. Okay, got you. So you want to get a job in Egypt? Okay, got you. Air France is good. In Sudan, the man pays for the wedding and the home since he doesn't have enough for that yet. So I mean, forget about all that nonsense. You can just but hopefully I can network and find him a job and fly him out and give him a work visa. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that don't really make all that sense. Like I don't know. To me, that going into debt to get married is wild. I don't understand that culture, you know. Um, I like Turkish Airlines. Turkish Airlines was good. I like Turkish Airlines. Yeah, I was like, man, forget all that stuff. Just get a job, and nobody buying houses no more, anyways. Just really rent a house. But that would be good for you, first class Kiki as well. So Sudan really going crazy. He like, I'm trying to get out of Sudan too. I flew KLM from Nairobi to Netherlands, USA. Yeah, KLM staff is extremely rude. So it's almost confirmed. 3 people have said KLM is disgusting when it comes to their staff. KLM is disgusting when it comes to their staff. Extremely rude and disrespectful. Miranda, what race are you? Are you black? Let me know. Are you black? Because I feel like they were on some racist vibes on KLM. Yeah, that's wild. Some wild stuff. Like I think it's confirmed. I don't mess with KLM. And it's like the food was even weak. So it's like everything was weak about them. Her husband and Kenyan. Wow. So they were even rude to you then. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. I get what you're saying. You got to respect your culture, so on and so forth. It is what it is. Definitely it is what it is. But it's just like I be feeling like the peer pressure to do all that stuff is just it be killing people. Like, um, it really be killing people, and then you really just doing it just to please other people. That'd be the sad part about it. So I think America did a good job getting rid of those traditions and all that weird stuff, though. Some aspects of it is good, some aspects of it is not. Like I feel like it needs to be reasonable. Like it needs to be reasonable. I'll never fly Amsterdam again. I'll never fly them again. I would not fly them again. Dwayne, yeah, man. This will be the last question before I end this live stream off. Let me drop in some stuff. Let me drop in the PayPal. Let me drop in the Cash App. This will be the last question before I end this live stream off. I'm about to order me some food. When it comes to KLM, I'm getting onto the plane. You know what I mean? I'm walking on. The dude stops me to let somebody else walk in front of me. Incident 1. I'm sitting on a plane. I don't have headphones. I'm trying to raise my hand to ask the dude for headphones. He looks at me. Then he looks above me and points his hand to the lady behind me. The lady behind me was white. She said, when you guys bringing headphones, da 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 da. And then he says, oh, they'll be coming around soon. He never goes back and answer my question, and things like that. So, just disrespectful instances overall. I didn't like the fact that they're doing carpool on the airplane. They're taking people to one stop, letting some people get off, and then bring more people on, then flying off again. They're over there playing carpool with the airplanes. Just all kind of things like that. The seating was way smaller, way more snug together. The plane, they cleaned the plane while I'm on the plane. It was just horrible, It's just disrespectful. And the fact that I paid almost the same amount as I paid for a Qatar flight, and Qatar was leagues above it, I would not recommend KLM, and I don't respect KLM. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, we're gonna end this live stream off. I appreciate everybody for being on here. Thank you guys for tapping in with the channel. We're doing something called Nonstop November, so stay tuned into that. We're trying to drop one video a day on YouTube, and yeah, that's what basically we'll be doing. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all willing? Peace.